there a repeated 369? Motorcycle, is there a repeated 369?
Hello? I thought it'd be fun to talk about the 369 today. I'm no expert in this stuff. I'm still learning it myself. I just wanted to share you what I'm finding. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to intentionally mislead someone. I'm just trying to show everybody what I'm learning, okay? So 369, everybody knows about the Nikola Tesla quote, right? If you understand the 369, you can understand the magnificence of the universe or something along those lines. Okay, so it's been explained to me, and we'll just keep it simple. 1 is God, 2 is Christ, and 3 is Satan or Saturn, right? Okay, Saturn is 3 on the Kabbalistic tree of life. Saturn and Satan are interchangeable. Now your 6, which is the same number as the number 9, it's just flipped, is the vortex. I'll put it below so I don't have to keep going between computer screen and this back and forth to make it I'll just put it below. You can click as we go about this. The first link will be a picture of CERN, or the logo of CERN. CERN's logo is the 69, the 96. It's the vortex, because that's what's the technology that's used to open up the porthole, the portal, the Stargate, whatever in space. Okay. The 69 or the 96 is also the number of the fallen. It's also at the top of the two. That will be the next link. The next link will be a picture of the 2 Masonic pillars, and at the top, the keystone is the Cancer symbol, or the 69, the 96. It is the vortex. The third picture will be from NASA and the North Pole of the planet Saturn, where there is a hexagon, or the cube, on the North Pole of planet Saturn. And inside that cube is the vortex, or the 69, the 96. So 3 is Saturn, Satan, 69 is the vortex. Now let's talk about the Kabbalistic tree of life. Okay? This will be the next link. If you haven't seen it, this thing is on the side of St. John's Cathedral in New York City. It's like the biggest megachurch of all time. This thing is also the same thing as the vortex. It's referring to, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, it's referring to CERN, the technology, the arc that's being used to open up the Stargate. Okay? Now this thing, these are the planets. You can call them planets. Actually, you don't have. You call them what you want. I've heard people call them points of light. I've heard people call them planets. But anyway, it used to and supposed to. We got the light from God, the one true source of light, energy, whatever, from God. And it made, whenever it worked, it went like this. Okay, that's how everything bounced and reflected off of everything and gave us this one true light, this one true knowledge. Well, then the system was broken. Right? And so now it goes down to 3, over to the 6, and down to 9 to the moon. 3 is Saturn, 6 is the sun, and 9 is the cube. It's also the planet Saturn. It's all the same thing. Saturn's been called the black sun because it's what stands in front of the true light, the true sun, and eclipses it. It blocks the light. It's the black sun. The sun, the moon, and Saturn are all connected. Okay? So, this is what it used to look like. This is how it used to work. This is the arc. Right? And what's interesting to me is what it looks like to me if you turn it sideways. Isn't this like your EKG? You go to a hospital, this is your heartbeat, this is what it looks like. It looks like to me anyway. Right? So now, you've got your 3, your 6, and your 9. It's also like the Men's Warehouse logo. Okay? You've also heard, let's go back to this. We talked about 6 being the sun, right? When you start learning about these guys, right, you learn that they're sun worshippers, right? Well, black sun worshippers, and and I'll put, this will be the next link. The next link will be how the fake Jew Masons, they write God, Saturn, numerically 1-5. So that's why you have your AR-15s that are always talked about and blamed about. They're just referencing Saturn or Satan. And the AR is also how they used to write Saturn back in the long time ago. I think it was the Phoenicians or something like that, along those lines. One of those old cultures. And if you pay attention to the suns and the sun and what have you, NASA talks about sunspots, and they call them, the sunspots are called AR whatever. So it's interesting that AR is labeled with the sun because the sunspots are what they call them, something regions or something. I can't remember what the AR stands for. But regardless, I don't think that's what it means. I think it means Saturn or Satan because they're sun worshippers. Right? And the whole word war, there's your AR, right, for Saturn. Here's your seal of Saturn, right? That's your 911. Look, all you gotta do is go like that. There's your W, there's your war. Do it again. Right. See how that word's just nothing but evil? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's eating from the fruits of the trees from the good and evil or whatever, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Still learning. Alright, so Jade Helm 15. Yeah? What's Jade? Jade's green. Saturn is the god of agriculture, so green is his color. Helm, it's another way of saying wheel, right? It's what drives the ship. Grab the wheel, grab the helm. There's your wheel, there's your gear, there's your cycle, there's your, wait for it, revolution. 15, right? There's your 6, there's your Saturn, there's your Satan, there's your 9. It's the same thing as what? It's all, you see how it's all the same stuff? Agenda 21. That's 3, right? Studio 54. That's how you knew you made it in Hollywood, right? If you went to all those drugged out sex parties. Studio 54. What's that? 9. How about Area 51? 6. Same as 15. You see how it's all bullshit, man. It really is. Now, another thing I wanted to show you, because I've shown people this before, but I think it's super cool. Just goes to show there is something to all this stuff. The number 9, no matter what you times it, it always comes out to number 9. Give you an example. I got my phone here. I'm gonna do a little 9 times. Going to pull a number out of my, you know what? How about 5, 2, 8, 6, 3, 5, 5, and that comes to 475, 77, 195. So 4, 7, 5, 7, 7, 1, 9, 5. 4 and 7 is 11. 11 and 5 is 16. 16 and 7 is 23. 23 and 7 is 30. 30 and 1 is 31. 31 and 9 is 40. 40 and 5 is 45. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Do it yourself. It always comes back. 9 times 4, 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 times 5, 45. 4 plus 4 equals 9. How about just one more for fun? So I'm just... what time is it? I got 7:43. So 9 times 7:43, 6687. 6687. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 and 8 is 20. 20 and 7 is 27. 2 plus 7, 9. Same stuff every time. There's something to that. I don't care what anybody says. That's your 6, that's your 9, same number. Now just to kind of show how this stuff is, I see it in everyday life. Kabbalistic tree of life now, right? Let's go back to it. Because now we're on the 3, 6, 9, right? That's how it goes now. Saturn, Sun, Moon, 3, 6, 9. You turn that on its side, right? Well, now what do you got? You got the framework for a house, don't you? I gotta help. Let me do it this way. Right? Down to, from God, from the Father, down to 3, over the 6, down to the 9. Yeah? There's your house. Yeah? Down from the Father, over the 3, down to the 6, over the 9. Sideways. There's a car. Coincidence? I'll leave that up for you. Hope that kind of made sense. I don't feel like I do these very well. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, I really do appreciate the continued support from everybody out there. Just trying to learn as the stuff as we're going. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to intentionally... You know, I didn't just wake up one day and decide, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on YouTube and intentionally mislead a bunch of people. That's the stupidest bunch of crap I've ever cussed and heard, man. Why can't we just come on here and just, hey, this is what I'm looking at. This is what it looks like to me. What do you think? Freaking losers. This place is stupid. Thank you, subs. Oh yeah, I wanted to add this too real quick, right? Green, yellow, blue, red. This is your Microsoft Windows logo, right? Green for being born, baby, starting out. Yellow for like a teenager, if you want to call it that. Adolescent, whatever. Blue, parent. Red, grandparent. So baby, teenager, parent, grandparent. Green, yellow, blue, red. What's this big exercise that they're obviously preparing something for something that obviously something is going to happen sometime in the coming years or even months, because this is a very large scale military exercise drill. Jade, Helm, right? Green. Jade is green. Helm is the circle or the wheel. It's the cycle. It's the loop. Jade, Helm, 15. 15-6, right? 6-9, same thing. God, numerically for the fake Jew Masons. They want to go green. They want to restart the cycle. They want to reboot it. They want to they want to do the loop all over again. They want to go green. So interesting that they call it Jade, Helm for green and the circle, because they want to go green. They want to go green. They want to reboot and start this whole cussing loop all over again. So just wanted to put that in there.
Oh, the number 6.